If you guys want to do the rankings of your Spider-Man movies, I already have my list set.
Oh, I got mine.
I have my list.
Okay. I'll start this one. All right. Let me pull mine up. My bad. Throw the head out. Okay. Number 1, Into the Spider-Verse. Number 2, No Way Home. Number 3, Spider-Man 2. Number 4, Spider-Man 1. Number 5, TASM. TASM 2.
Get the fuck out
TASM
of
2, yeah. Number 6, Spider-Man 3. Number 7,
Oh my God.
Homecoming. Oh, wait.
What?
Hold up. Far From Home was high. Okay, no. Before, after TASM, Far From Home, then Spider-Man 3, then Homecoming, and then TASM 1.
That list was chaos.
If y'all got questions, I will defend it, but I want everyone to get theirs out.
Sure. Q-Flow, you want to go next?
Yeah. All right. Disclaimer: didn't see either Amazing Spider-Man, so they're both dead last.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 2, No Way Home, Spider-Man 1, Far From Home, Homecoming.
Okay. Shorty B.
Oh, and Spider-Man 3. Sorry.
All right, so I did Into the Spider-Verse, No Way Home, TASM, Spider-Man.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
Then
Hold on, say that again? I'm sorry.
The TASM and then Spider-Man.
Okay.
So Andrew over Toby. And Far From Home, Spider-Man 2, TASM 2, Homecoming, and Spider-Man 3.
I didn't think Spider-Man 2 would be that low. I'm actually shocked. Lady Sketch, because I would have said A&E for last.
Okay. So you want best to worst or worst to best?
Best to worst.
I
did best to worst.
Best to worst?
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, Into the Spider-Verse, I don't have it written down, so I'm kind of all over the place.
Oh yeah. It's cool.
Into the Spider-Verse, and then hold on. You know what?
If you want to do top 3 just off the bat, you could just do that, and we could come back.
No, go to Mr. A&E. I'm gonna write mine down because I'm gonna be all over the place.
All right, before he has a heart attack, Mr. A&E.
Got my chest hurt, man. That's wrong, man.
We offended him.
Y'all is because y'all got some explaining to do. I'm sorry. Look, I got these sticky. I got the 2x5 cards.
That's fine.
Okay, here you go. Look.
He
All
got
right.
index cards.
Yeah, I got an office.
He got the synopsis of each one.
Oh no, he's just trying to give me something to write on.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
My brain is all over the place. I'm frazzled.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man Far From Home.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have no idea what's going on with my phone, you guys. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what's happening. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening.
All right.
My bad.
Okay, well, Spider-Man Far From Home was number 4.
Mm-hmm.
The very first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man, and The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
So
Okay.
you realize me and you had the same list. I'm listening to his list and I'm like, yo, we're matching the list.
Like we got it frame for frame.
Okay, because I would picture. I was like,
even the dead last one.
I don't know what. You know what? I just don't know why he likes the Amazing Spider-Man 2 so much. I don't get it.
No, okay, can I just say when it comes to Amazing Spider-Man, So this is how I viewed my Spider-Man. Toby played a great Peter Parker.
Yes, he did.
In the sense of what everyone believes, like encapsulates as Peter Parker. You know, the nerdy guy who, you know, he's got this one person he's in love with, and third, yada yada blah blah. But most of the movie, he is being Spider-Man movie. Andrew plays a great Spider-Man, and he plays a phenomenal Spider-Man in the sense that he has all the quips and the behaviors and the mannerisms of the Spider-Man that we're all so used to seeing in cartoons. So he encapsulates that greatly, and that's something I enjoyed watching.
But Peter Parker sucks.
How does he suck to you?
First of all, the thing is, to me, there was almost no difference the way he portrayed Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Now, obviously, the Spider-Man, it fit better because that's what Spider-Man does, you know, obviously with the marriage that he does. But then when he got out of it, I was like, I'm not feeling the nerdiness. I'm listening.
Do you think that's because most of his scenes outside of him being being Spider-Man was with Gwen, and with Gwen he was the same way because nothing changed with Gwen.
That whole Gwen romance didn't do it for me neither.
Mm-mm. Wow,
that whole Gwen romance did not do it for me neither. And they pushed, like when I say Sony got on my nerves on the second one, they pushed that relationship down my throat.
Well, the actors were actually dating, so their chemistry on screen sold.
No,
to everyone but you.
No,
I agree.
I think he's
who know people that matter. They don't. I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Zendaya and Tom Holland got a way better chemistry than
they definitely do.
Than Gwen and than Andrew Garfield did. I don't care if they were dating or not. I would say Sony pushed that down our throat because they know she's dying, which made it even more annoying. And once again, the main Spider-Man 2 tried to fit too much shit into one movie because they knew they wasn't coming back for the third one. Too much.
I don't think they didn't know because they definitely alluded to a lot to a third movie.
Okay, fair. They did that. And once again, it's like once he came out and played a damn good Spider-Man, which he did. I never took that away from Andrew Garfield. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, but that's the couple of things that shoot Tobey Maguire in the foot is one, the whole Venom and the dancing. Everybody hates that. Okay, so everybody's like, all right, that don't make him in a good light neither.
I don't think the dancing was that bad as people were making it out to be.
It was pretty bad.
It's pretty cringe.
The thing is like that Peter Parker is not cool on any level. And what he thinks is cool is extremely uncool. When he had the symbiote, he thought he was cool. So just looking at him do that dance, like, yeah, that's Peter being cool.
Yes. Like I said, it didn't bother me, or offended me. Let's put it that way. As much as it did other people. And yes, his Spider-Man could have been better. I will say that, but I did not like Andrew Garfield's portrayal of Peter Parker. I did not like the way. And first of all, I didn't like the whole thing. Well, we're gonna give you the storyline about his parents,
and they didn't like. That was not resolved
at all.
He hasn't caught
the whole. And you talk about a long ass origin story. That first Amazing Spider-Man movie, I was like, get to the point because we know what it is already. It took them literally before Andrew Garfield swung on anything. We was in this bitch for an hour and 10 minutes. Why? That's a problem.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker, that was more of the ultimate line than anything. Like, everyone keeps saying, yeah, Peter wasn't as nerdy in the ultimate in TASM. It's like, this is based off the ultimate line, where he was not that nerdy in that. He was still, like, I would say he was a cool kid, but he wasn't popular. The only thing that changed was when he had the mask on, his confidence boosted up even more. But he was still like that guy without the mask.
I'm gonna say if someone put up that there's different variants of Peter, like different versions of Peter storylines where he has women falling over him as Peter Parker.
Bro, women fall over Peter Parker all the time, so it's that's nothing new for Peter. It's just like, I think the nerdiness aspect is like, it was mainstream with Toby, and so that's what we all gravitated to.
Mm-hmm.
I have a list.
Now, okay. Go ahead.
All
right, Jericho.
You know what's funny? I'm sorry. This is super side note. When somebody said the list, I think of a different world, not Jericho.
Oh,
damn shame. Okay. So my list is Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 2, No Way Home, Spider-Man, Homecoming, Far From Home, Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay.
So I know it's not groundbreaking, and I don't have any crazy unpopular opinions, but
no, it's cool that the taxes are where they need to be.
Yeah, I mean honestly, because I sat and I thought about it. I said to him, I said I hadn't seen these in a while. I'm gonna have to go back down the Wikipedia wormhole and refresh myself. He said, no, I could tell you, and then I was like, dang man, the Amazing Spider-Man was really bad.
they suck so bad. They made jokes about it in the movie. Yeah, I'm Peter 3. No, he just sucked. He sucked. That's what he said.
Out of the three of them, they suck.
No, yeah, out of the three, he had the best written ones.
Yeah,
exactly. And I'm sorry, that's what happened. That's what's going to reflect. Your movie sucked.
That's the unfortunate part. I do, like she was saying, he played a good Spider-Man, but not a good Peter Parker. Right. The other two seem to find a way better balance here, especially for where they supposedly are.
Yeah.
In their journey to be Spider-Man.
That was my thing. Everyone keeps saying he didn't play a good Peter Parker when it was like, he's not playing the Peter Parker that is mainstreamed.
You're right. He's playing with the Ultimate Universe, but even still, that still just wasn't resonating with me.
So
another one, I have not. A story like Peter Parker, I didn't even cut you off, is to feel sorry for Peter Parker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Other than generic events, which is something that you're going to naturally feel sorry for. If somebody's uncle dies, somebody's family member that dies, you're going to naturally feel sorry for them.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's girlfriend dies, you're going to naturally feel sorry for them. However, there was nothing here, no matter what they tried to illustrate, that I gave a shit about how Peter Parker felt. And if I don't give a shit how Peter Parker feels, I don't, I don't care about that Peter Parker. It don't matter what universe or... Well, I know there's many different Peter Parkers. I read the comics too. But I'm saying the way it's executed, the way Andrew Garfield was in a situation where he didn't fuck up, they fucked up.
Yeah, he got the short end of the stick here. Like he's not... It's not like I look at him like I never want to see him acting something again. It's just him as Spider-Man didn't really do it for me, and it didn't help that it was like, all right, so we have this blueprint to look at for this is what Spider-Man is. So you're up against that, and then they decide to do it again, and the person who comes in after you does so much better as well. It's like, bro, you don't got much going for you at this point. Sorry. And I agree. It did not hit for me with him and Gwen like it did for like it does for Tom and Zendaya, or like it did for Toby and Kirsten Dunst. It just doesn't do it. If you ask me who are the ones who were dating like in real life out of those three pairs, they last on the list.
I actually disagree with that. I felt they were better than Toby and Kirsten Dunst.
I mean, I could see that argument. Definitely not better than Tom Holland and Zendaya.
Mm-hmm. I'm biased, so I'm not saying. I'm gonna be real with you.
It's like I could see if you wanted to argue that, cool, but it's just something about them felt kind of inauthentic, I guess. I don't know. It's been a while.
I think they never felt inauthentic to me because I get naturally taken a lot of media because I never got out of my journalistic thing where I just taken it. So I saw them two as a couple outside of that so often. So
I was just about to say that. I was going to ask that question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it made so much sense to me to see them be able to act against, like, play off each other because they were dating in real life. So the chemistry was already there for me when I looked at them too.
Now I would say this: the reason why I think the relationship didn't stick well is because they move insanely fast.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I didn't feel like he should have knew the identity and hooked up in the first movie. I think that should have been saved for the second.
Because they had more.
Yeah, but I was going to say, did that affect how you felt about it? Like, if you knew, okay, these two are dating in real life, so you kind of like put a little extra on it because that I think it was I give more credit, just like now, if you say these people, super random example, people are like, oh man, this artist went triple platinum in such and such weeks. I was like, yeah, with all their streaming numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But 20 years ago, 3 million people had to go out and buy copies of this album.
Right.
I didn't know if, like, I would have never known, even if Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst were dating, we wouldn't have known that for real. Like, it'd have been like, it's rumored that they might be seeing each other. Like,
To me, I just didn't care for them to be dating.
Tobey and Kristen were confirmed. They were actually dating.
Oh.
But see, this is not it's not the social media era where it's like, all right, it's in your face all the time. I mean, especially for, how old were we when Spider-Man, the first one, came out? Jesus Christ.
Right now, I was mad at Kirsten Dunst for breaking my man's heart like that. I know how I was then.
2002. So we would have been teenagers. So we would have definitely been old enough to be in tune at least to, this celebrity is going out with this. I probably didn't care either, but I believe you sold it to me better, rather.
Mm-hmm.
Than with no assist.
Look, I'll give you this. I'll give you Emma Stone a little better Kirsten Dunst.
What happened?
I'll give you that. Emma Stone a little better Kirsten Dunst.
Okay, that's still, but that still doesn't say she sold it better. I don't know how we got here, but
they mentioned Tasm over like 5. I'm like, what?
I'm not putting them on. I'm not putting them above any of the other movies.
I will put Tasm over Venom though. So.
Oh no, I mean, y'all asked Spider-Man.
Look, I liked Homecoming, but as a Spider-Man movie, I don't think Homecoming is good. It's not a good Spider-Man movie. It's a good superhero movie, just not a good Spider-Man movie.
That is all the shit you gave me for not seeing it. You better,
because you be talking like now I'm spitting.
Oh man,
because you be talking about like this stuff, and then we come out of nowhere and we're like, wait, you ain't see this?
Bro gave me all this shit for not seeing
because
Homecoming.
you be having
Took
the same
hella personal.
No, you be having the same energy you be having the same energy with Sony. You be like, yo, I'm a Sony pony. We found out you ain't even played any Uncharted.
I'm a Sony pony.
You got PlayStation to play Xbox.
I hate it here, bro. I'm a Sony pony though.
So you want to do your phase 4 real quick? You want to knock that out, buddy?
Oh yeah, we can knock it out.
I say you gotta rein it back in.
Yeah.